Tonight I'm not going. I'm not. I'm diving head first. I don't really care. If I stutter, I stutter. If I mix some words up, let me know. But I'm I'm gonna get how I feel out tonight. I don't know where this came from. I'm gonna get what I feel, how I'm feeling right now tonight. I'm gonna get it all out. But tonight, the way I'm feeling, I don't know. I'm getting it out. So what I want to talk about was invading, invading my space, invading my peace, invading my happiness for your for your comfort. Now when I say that, this is exactly what I mean. Does anybody remember in high school them kids that them kids who just loved messing with you? Them kids who love invading your happiness, invading your weirdness, basically wanting to basically just wanting to disrupt all that just to make their happiness better. Yeah, those type of people. Those type of people who knows you're in a happy environment. Those people who knows who's just you're just happy and you're just comfortable with being yourself, but they just want to come invade it just because for no apparent reason, just because you look happy. I'm bored. Let's destroy yours and maybe I'll be a little bit more happier. See, and the thing with me about it was when I was younger, I never understood that. I never truly understood that part though. Is I used to always try to put people in my circle, and because I thought it would make me happy. But then when I got older, I started learning how to be happy by myself. I started learning how to keep myself more company and enjoying myself by myself. And I came to terms about it. I came to very good terms about it in the long run. But today I got good friends. I got people who I know will do stuff for me. I'll do stuff for them. Long as it's a back and forth trade. It's a back and forth trade every time, right? So so and then after a long time, when I got into high school, when I got into middle school and high school, I kind of just kept my circle. I kind of just kept my circle small, but made sure I kept my happiness and my peace by myself. Even in times when I was in class and I didn't have nobody to talk to, I kept that. That's when my circle activated. That's when my peace circle activated. That's why I didn't talk to nobody. That's why I never bothered nobody. That's why I just sat down, played with my playing cards, right, rolling the book, did my work. Basically, I didn't bother nobody. I didn't bother nobody. I didn't want to be bothered by nobody. Everyone cracked their little jokes with who they want to. I didn't care about it. I minded my business. But like I said, you got people who want to invade your space, who want to mess with you, just because they're bored and they're unhappy. They think fucking up your space is gonna make their space feel more better. That shit used to bug the living hell out of me. Let me explain why. Cause I used to always wonder why, just why. Cause like I said, I never bothered nobody. Nor did I want to be bothered. I was happy with my circle in my space. And then you got assholes in school who just want to do little slick comments, who want to bug you about something that's not normal to them. They just want to play these little games with you. They just want to do all this stuff. They want to do all this for the sole purpose of bugging the hell out you to get you out your zone so they can truly know not to mess with you. Cause boy do they have that many times I could do a look. I got little stories. I still got little stories about stuff that has happened to me. I got little stories about stuff that has happened to me that literally made me upset at motherfuckers. And and it's just ridiculous. But really, it's ridiculous how you got people out here who do stuff like that. But then get mad when you pop off at them. Pop off at them. I done popped off at plenty of people and then got mad at me after the fact. How does that work? How does that work? I wasn't bothering you. I wasn't in your space. You came to invade my space. You invaded my space, my circle. Don't don't invade my shit. Don't invade it, and I don't invade yours. But when you step in my circle, disturb my peace, and I push your ass out it, don't be mad. You wanted this. You want this. And if you wanna feel some way about it, then we can do something about it then. That's that's all I ever asked for is. One thing about me is one thing I've learned it was one thing I taught myself and I learned was if when you gonna invade somebody's space, be ready for them to push back. If you push back, when they push back, it's gonna be a shoving contest. But the moment another person push you out their space and they showed you ain't playing, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Especially if they don't front nothing about it. They don't front about it. Like, look, man, I just don't want to be bothered. Cause that's another thing I noticed about school was the thing about me was I never, even now, one thing about me was I hate I don't like exposing nobody, or I don't like, I don't know what's it called. I don't like trolling. I don't like doing trolling. I don't like trolling. Cause one thing I like to do, I like to be a silent killer. I like to be a silent killer. Basically saying is if somebody were to bother me, I'm gonna push them. I'm gonna push them out my square. Even if everybody there saw it, guess what? I'm not gonna troll it. I'm not finna troll it myself because the some fact was that's not gonna do nothing but bring more bull into the equation. But no, into the equation is what I like to do was I like to take my dub and move on. I like to take my dub and move on. The only time I will ever strike back is if an individual they keep striking and I get tired of it. I say, you know what? You asked for it. Now you threw them punches. Now I finna throw some more. I finna throw some at you. That's how I feel how I should go. That's how I legit feel I should go. I remember they said back in the old days. When you fight, you get your ass whooped. You go your separate ways. You go your separate ways. That's how I am. We fight. If I get my ass whooped, I'ma take my L and go. I'ma take my L and go my own way. You take your dub and go the other way. And if I'm gonna take my and same way vice versa. I'm gonna take my dub and go the other way. You take your L, you go that way. But the moment you feel like you the man, or all of a sudden I will shut that shit down in a heartbeat. I don't care. I feel like that's how we all should be. We should not be trolling nothing if we know it's gonna bring more bull. Why do we even do that as people though is? Why do we even do that? Just leave it be. Just leave it be, bro. It ain't that serious though is. Does anybody feel like how I feel about it? Cause that's how cause I feel like that's how it should be. Take your L. Okay, I take my L. Okay. But the moment if one individual keeps striking, let their ass out. That's my fact. That's how I feel like. If the individual want to keep striking at you, knock their ass out. Knock them out. Don't spare their feelings. Don't spare nothing. Knock them out because they asked for it. But that's all I got. That's all I got for tonight. Thank you.